Everybody. I hope your week of continuous learning is off to a good start. It's Wednesday, and I wanted to put together another wellness video just to kind of reach out to everybody and share some thoughts. And one of the things I thought I would talk about today is the experience of anxiety that can go along with something like COVID-19 or the coronavirus. And basically, anxiety is the feeling of apprehension that comes in the face of a threat. And in this case, and in other cases where there is a real threat, it's actually quite a useful response to have because it helps us direct our attention to the thing that is a problem, and then that helps us change our behaviors so that we manage that effectively. Now, it can get out of balance too, but I think the key thing is to kind of use our anxiety as a way of keeping ourselves safe, but then also paying attention to when it's too much and when we find that it's harmful for ourselves, or it's a distraction, or it's impacting our ability to make progress in other areas. So I guess one of the things that I would recommend is to pay attention to the anxiety and then use that as motivation to gather some information. And so that might be like, well, what is the extent of the real threat? And what are the things that I can do to keep myself and my family safe? There are some excellent sources of information out there. There are also some sources of information that are quite problematic in that they are trying to make us fearful so that we stay hooked to that source of information. And they can sell us advertising time with that. So what I would say is look for more balanced sources of information. The World Health Organization is actually a useful source because they don't have a commercial investment in keeping us hooked to their information, whereas some of the major news networks do have that kind of commercial angle, or it's a political angle. So try to find those balanced news sources. What I would say is use those, gather the information you need so that you feel like you understand what's going on and what you can do, and then pay attention to your own feeling about it. Once you have the information you need, my recommendation would be step away and do those things that you can do. Don't continue to subject yourself to this anxiety-invoking news, because that just keeps us in that emotional state. And so step away from the news, step away from the information that you're gathering, and just do the things that you can to keep yourself safe. So practicing the physical distancing or the social distancing from other people, washing your hands very carefully and thoroughly. Like 20 seconds is what they're recommending at least. Using hand gel when you can. Wearing a mask when you go out if you have to go out into crowded areas. Not only to protect yourself, but also to protect other people, because what we want to make sure is that we limit the way that that virus can spread. And so the way that we do that is by protecting ourselves and protecting other people. So pay attention to that feeling of anxiety, use that for motivation to gather information, but once you've gathered that information, step away and just do the things that you can and go about living your life. Worrying about it beyond the level of doing the things that we can do is not helpful. I hope that's useful for you, and I'll try to keep picking up on different topics. Have a good day.